3, 2, 1.
Dalton. Like, effect?
You counted it.
Effect?
You
Effect.
counted it.
Dalton,
I
that was so
clapped.
terrible, bro. Like, dude, you were like a second delay.
It looked good on my end.
Did it?
It did.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay, JARdon.
Splendid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye.
Can we talk about
Warhammer.
Wait, real quick, guys.
Mhm.
This episode is brought to us by Dynamic Fitness Supply, your one-stop shop for retail fitness needs. You can find us in Santa Rosa, California, on 4th Street, right next to Urban Garden. Give us a buzz at 707-536-9077. Give us a call, and we'll take care of you. JARdon the Mess, 15% off. Thank you.
You need a little
Okay.
theme song.
Dalton.
A jingle?
Yes.
I want to know. Stick of Truth.
Yeah, I
yeah.
was just thinking about that too. I was about to. It's fucking hilarious. I didn't get too far into it, but I just finished beating all the elves at the beginning, and I was going up the street and stuff.
Yeah. It feels like you're playing an episode, right?
Yeah, I was laughing my ass off.
100%, dude. It's like you're literally playing the episode. So I feel like they didn't have to do anything. I feel like they could spend more time on the story and have that be good versus like, oh, we're gonna create this. We're gonna create the design. I'm like, no, you literally have like paper cutouts of your show that's been on 30 years. Let's just use it. Great stuff.
I've never played a South Park game before, and yeah, it looks legit like the show. The game mechanics and just everything, how it flows, is super good.
So good, dude.
Yeah,
so good. It's like, here's a good idea. Let's do it.
Like, yeah, I like how you get like messages and stuff. Like Clyde's like, "I'm gonna get you for getting me kicked out."
Dude, their face. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
It's a very homey feeling game.
Mm-hmm.
I think especially once you jump on to the social media aspect or you're just reading it, it seems very homey. Like I very much enjoyed playing it, and I probably should play the second
one. The second one, I really like the second one. It's definitely a different feel because it's superheroes instead of fantasy.
Yeah.
And instead of it being like the turn-based where it's like Final Fantasy feeling where it's like people on one side, people on the other, it's like a little mini grid. So it actually feels a little bit more tactical as you're moving, slightly, but a little bit more. But it's the same exact thing where you just feel like you're playing episodes, and it plays completely off all of the Marvel versus DC stuff.
Yeah,
and it's so great. But yeah, Stick of Truth is amazing.
It is hilarious. Glad I finally decided to play it.
Cool.
The only thing, like, you can't really go back and do things though. That's the only thing.
It's
like
very linear.
It's like, I would say I beat the game like 67%. Like,
do they have like side mission stuff?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's just other things you can like explore, I guess, or do like do the side missions. But there was more that you could do, but I just couldn't go back to do it. That's all. Or like, oh, I want to go do this, but then you hit a portion of the story where you just can't progress any further. Basically, it's like Halo, the newest Halo. Yeah, the first 2 levels that sucked. Yeah, didn't suck, but yeah, sucked.
Yeah. Then anything else on that though? I just wanted to hear. Okay.
How you guys liking Modern Warfare?
Dude, I haven't had a chance to play it.
What?
Dude, I've been so busy, but I like played a little bit of the campaign and I'm like digging it. And then the co-op stuff that I played was cool. I want to play it with Dalton though, because like the missions seem actually really fun. And I literally sat down to like play multiplayer yesterday, and then somebody just showed up at my house to talk. So I was like, I'll get to this game eventually. Today I'm like, that is my goal, is I'm gonna sit down and play. But yeah,
I'm enjoying multiplayer until it gets washed out by Warzone. And then
I'm looking forward to Warzone because I played PUBG with Randy, and I remembered how much I liked this kind of experience, but PUBG is just so much different than Warzone.
It's 100%. Like my so let's see. Obviously, you guys know my prejudice towards Call of Duty. It's not. I don't think that's going to change at least for another 10 years. But the Warzone stuff, like I watched Doctor Disrespect, and I watched some of like his stuff. Not like crazy, but it's too fast paced. Like it's so fast paced and unrealistic to an extent where that's great. You know, I have Halo, and Halo created their own type of Warzone thing or whatever, and that one actually sucks. But when I go to PUBG, there's just so much more realism to everything. Like it's just wild. Like, yeah, you looting for 30 minutes, or you're looting for 15 minutes, boom, headshot. Out of nowhere. What happened? Oh, you weren't watching your back. You didn't know where that sound came from. You didn't do this. Whereas like Warzone is so fast. Dead guy. Dead guy. Like, I'm not sure. I just like the whole patience looting thing, but also I'm at work, so I don't need a high fast pace. I play PUBG, but 90% of the time at work.
Are you mistaking the Warzone for just a regular like deathmatch?
Oh, you're yeah. Warzone is just a huge big battle.
Warzone's like battle royale. It's like
yeah.
Oh
Fortnite
yeah,
or,
battle royale. That's the one that I like. I like playing that.
Yeah.
But there's also what's the big battle?
I don't know if they have that on this version.
Oh,
so like how Battlefield has those big maps and you get tanks, cars.
Yeah, I think they do. Because there was
I didn't.
Yeah. What again, I haven't had a chance to play with it, so
I like that style. Like if Battlefield 2042 hit the spot, then I wouldn't even be talking about Call of Duty.
Yeah, but, that's right. That's right. Okay, well, let's look into that because there was actually, I do remember playing some of that with you. Okay, all right.
But
yeah, I just been playing God of War 5.
How is it?
Just picks right back up where 4 left off, which is nice. Well, I mean, like years later, the kid's a teenager now, but just a really, it's made. Well, at the end of the day, God of War is a slasher game. It's not open world. It's partial open world, but the story's really good. The story's really good. The fighting is pretty cool. I mean, it's just a lot of like, bro, Kratos is badass. This action's so cool. Like, I need this in my life. Yeah, I could definitely see myself having that accent's cool. No, the game's fun, but I played the first one. Second one's cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, since Call of Duty came out, I just made me really wish Halo had some fucking co-op.
It's supposed to come out pretty soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been saying that since June. I've been saying that since March of this year. It's but well, you do.
So I'm definitely interested. Can you tell us about this Carl's Jr. credit card story?
Dude, yeah, pretty simple. Like, so like it's Sunday. We normally just get something to eat, and a lot of times it's just like fast food. I don't eat anything crazy. That's what I'm craving. So we go to Carl's Jr. and like this time, like I'm driving like an always do. Like this time, like I'm sort of like I thought about it. I'm just gonna bring my wallet. Like Tony's just gonna pay whatever. But I'll just bring my wallet. Yeah, you never know. You get pulled over. Here's my name.
Yeah.
But I actually normally I just do, but this time I actually thought about it. So we get there. She hands me a credit card, and then handedly, dude swipes it once. Like I can already tell something's off because if it's longer than like 15, 20 seconds, I'm like, all right, something's off. So he hands me, go through. I'm like, all right, well, that's no big deal. Whatever. Hands me another one. I hand it to him. And then he's doing it. I can already tell, like, all right, this ain't going through. All right, 2 credit cards in a fast food drive-through line. Oh, this isn't fucking embarrassing. Oh, maybe maybe he thinks like we shouldn't be doing this. Or maybe he doesn't like think we have the money to buy the food, whatever, blah blah. Like I don't know. So I just whip out my card. Here you go. And then I know 100% it's a debit card. I know there's fucking money on there, and it's like. But because the 2 past years, like I don't know, fuck, is there money on there? Like, I don't fucking know. Like, hands it back, okay. And I was just like, it was an uncontrollable situation, so I wasn't getting. I didn't want to like blow up at Tanya, but I was so embarrassed. Like, it's the I don't know, it's the manager at Carl's Jr. Dalton, like the shorter gay Hispanic guy.
Mhm.
Guy always takes care of me. Always taking like I know the guy's crushing on me. I know it for a fact, but like I feel like he just looks at me differently now.
Like, check the names on the card.
Like I didn't even get sauced. I was so embarrassed. And then I told Tanya, I'm like, and so what we found out, the car that Tanya has, like never even been used, got flagged.
Wow.
Just flagged. She's like, it's brand new. It's like $3,000 out here. I'm like, that's it? Really? Oh, flagged. Dude, even with my anyway. And then so the second cars he handed fucking expired in May.
Wow.
I was, and I the only thing I told her, I'm like, look, babe, just go through your fucking wallet and take out the shit. I've got 2 cards I actually use, and I've got 1 card for emergencies. Can you just? I was like my level of pissed offness was like at 11, but I kept it bottled inside because I knew it. The expired card was 100% her fault, but the other one was out of her control.
I used to hate those situations when I worked at In-N-Out and people would,
dude, it's like
have that happen. I'm like, I'll buy your meal for you just so you can leave and leave this
like this is awkward. Like there are times when I have 100%, I deposit my check, go try to buy stuff, and they just decline. I'm like, oh, there's some money, even though I know it didn't clear. Like I know there's those times where I walk into the embarrassment myself. But the uncontrollable embarrassment, man,
right?
That lingers. I might just have
a spot you go to a lot. But I mean, in your
very often.
In your credit, that's never happened before. So
it's never happened, but like
yeah,
it stung.
Because you know what happened was that story was then told to the rest of the store because they have nothing else.
You see that Jack Daisy dude that comes in.
He comes all the time. Two cards.
Fucking broke ass motherfucker, dude. Or he's going out with some broke broad. What she like dream him? Like, dude, it's just like, I couldn't even laugh about it.
So sad.
I can't even I can barely laugh about it now.
So sad as a society now. Like, your cards declined.
Cards declined. Carl's Jr. can't go back.
Okay, come on. Just have to write it off, yeah.
At least it was a drive-through. It wasn't inside. There was a line.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
That would be
other people, and then they're like, "Come on."
Oh God, I've seen that happen. I was behind
the world.
Oh God. God, what's next? What's next? That was just a tough one.
Pancakes, are they dessert?
Yes.
Okay, if you're asking that, then we should be asking if hash browns is
French
potatoes again. Pancakes is definitely dessert.
Wait, hash browns aren't potatoes?
I mean, tater tots. Excuse me. Remember the whole conversation we had?
Tater tots and hash browns, are they different? They're the same. Yes. I'd rather have a hash brown over tater tot.
But
100%, I'd rather have a tater tot.
Sorry, pancakes are breakfast.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How many desserts do you eat with meat?
How many desserts do I eat with meat?
Because when you eat pancakes, if you ate sausage with it, is it still a dessert? Have you ever eaten cake and then been like, here's this cake with this nice hamburger?
I don't really like cake.
So
I like frosting.
Ice cream. Do you eat ice cream and then eat like meat?
What if it was bacon ice cream?
I eat cookies. I like cookies.
Cookies, yeah.
Do you ever eat cookies with bacon?
If
we're going to, I'm gonna shoot myself in saying this later. But what if we're going to Crumble and there's a piece of bacon on the cookie?
My thing is I get what everyone's saying because yes, pancakes is literally just like
so good.
It's just good, but it's just like fried dough and
syrup
and fruit and stuff. So like yes, this is dessert. But as soon as you introduce some sort of like breakfast meat, with it, I think it no longer becomes a dessert and becomes just a very sugary vessel for what you're also your meat because you just don't eat meat with desserts, right?
So you're saying you don't like pancakes?
I'm saying I love pancakes.
So I made pancakes at fucking 9:30 p.m. the other day at night. I'm like, okay, I need something sweet, so I made like a stack of like 5 pancakes, fucking hella butter, some strawberry syrup, and it's like 10 o'clock at night when I'm done. And I was like, all right, cool, and it was all gone in like 2 minutes. And
no meat with it.
No
No
meat.
bacon.
That's dessert. Yeah.
Like I wish, and I forgot that I had the whipped cream, or I didn't have whipped cream. I was like, ooh, I'll use that. But now breakfast. I love I love pancakes. Right? I love the idea of pancakes. I love the idea of pancakes, but when I go to a breakfast spot, I'm only getting two things. I'm either getting corned beef and hash, or I'm getting country fried steak.
Mm-hmm.
The pancake is always going to be an extra, but why does the pancake always be so fucking expensive?
Yeah.
But then again, I'm probably not going to finish.
Everything's expensive. Pizza's expensive, and I don't understand why. Is
Breakfast's
that
still
all you
relatively
get?
cheap.
Either corned beef and hash or
That's like
steak?
I can't even think of a different breakfast that I've gotten
Eggs
unless
Benedict, omelets.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I make breakfast like 3 or
Biscuits
4
and
times out of the
gravy.
week. Now we're talking. That's a side dish though. That's not a main dish.
It could be a full meal.
It could be a full meal, but that's a side dish. But also, Tanya makes really good biscuits and gravy. Like, so I'd rather have hers. Yeah, that's good. You know, biscuits. Did we talk about food last episode?
We've been slacking. No,
No, I
Damn.
think we did.
What?
Did we?
no.
I don't think we did.
Mm.
Damn,
No.
dude, we are slacking. I think
This
What's going on?
I don't think we did.
this podcast is built around food.
Dude, it's a
It's like our
dumpster
base
fire.
layer.
What a all right. So this is for everybody. You ever feel like you're sitting? Yes, I know. You're sitting in front of your computer. You're working. Maybe doing a little bit of stuff, walking around, whatnot. But or answering phones, whatever you're doing. But the other day, I mentioned this to Bert. Like I did so much in 3 hours, just like a couple days ago. I felt like I worked a full day, like just mentally. Like I was like done at like 1 o'clock. I'm like, dude, I need to.
Are you talking about like work or just?
Yeah, just work or
in
just
general?
in general. Like you do so much in a short period of time that your mentality is kind of like fried after like a few hours.
Almost daily.
Yeah. Well, not for me. I don't know. You guys are a lot different. You're actively, but man, what happens to me, bro? I'm like, fuck, dude, how do these guys do it? How does Bert do it? How does Dalton do it? Their jobs are literally to sit in front of the computer. So how do you guys handle that?
There's times we come into work and how do I explain this? Like dispatching.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have calls, you're putting on units, yada yada. Sometimes it's a mess. Sometimes what other people do during the day don't make sense. And so we come in and we kind of just rearrange everything that, looks better and makes more sense to us. And then sometimes there's just a ton of little dumpster fires that, literally take the first 3-4 hours and just make it fly by.
Yeah.
But
do you guys have like a normal routine for the first couple hours of work?
not really. I mean, we just go through we just go through everything, and it's kind of hard to explain, but don't die.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like my routine is very. How about this? My routine in the morning, generally, it should be consumed for like an hour and a half, and then the rest is just kind of like hanging out or responding and stuff.
Yeah.
But if I start playing PUBG before 12 o'clock, like the day goes by so slow.
Yeah.
Like if I just go into work, start playing, like I'm over it by 11:30. I'm like, I'm fucked. So I've trained myself to stay busy and just do other things, even though my store is small. But like stay busy till at least 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then by 1:30, you're kind of eating lunch, and then get a couple hours of gameplay in. Die really fast. Wait 10 minutes for it to load back up.
Yeah.
My routine's like go through all that stuff, and then depending on what I'm watching or want to watch, then I'll start watching like movies or shows, or I'll spend some time on YouTube. And
dude, I'm on YouTube all the time. But also, there's a lot of me just like I listen to a lot of stuff now. Like I'll listen to like some radio shows or Pat McAfee. Just listen to the audio and just browse the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, it's like I can't watch videos. I can't play games, right? Because I'm at work. Like it's not a thing.
Yeah.
But to me, what helps is checklists. So well, the very first thing I do in the day, we have Slack, and I'll create literally the checklist, and I break it down by from 1 to noon. These are all the things I need to get done. From 1 to 3, here's all the things I need to get done, and I update it as I go along through the day. So the idea is I can see how behind or ahead I am based off the checklist that I've done. So it's basically like, cool, here's all the things I need to get done in the day. And there's a certain point where it's like, I'm not going to get all done. Oh, well. But it helps regiment what I'm going to do, because I'm basically treating it like a little mini game of, can I get all this done in 3 hours? Great, cool. Can I get all this done in 3 hours? Great, cool. Can I get all this done? And then sometimes, like, if I'm ahead of schedule, I pull something from down below, and from like a later time period, I'm like, oh, I'm ahead of schedule. I'm going to move these things up. Okay, great, cool. But I have to do checklists, because otherwise, like, it helps the day go by quicker. It helps me stay focused from like one thing to the next. But there are certain points where, like, if I'm just blasting through so much, because I totally get what you're saying, Randy, like thing, you can like knock out like 20 things in like 2 hours. Your brain just is like, dude, I need a minute, because I'm so fried mentally of like triaging all this stuff.
Yeah. I had a brain fart the other day. I think it's just because we've been busier at work, which is nice, and we gotta respond to things. I'm calling my colleague, my business partner, like a lot. Like, he's like my girlfriend. Like, we're married, bro. Like, where's my boyfriend? We're married. But
Wife.
I went and picked up this treadmill from my dad's coworker, and she just gave it to us. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Put $500 so I can sell it. I just forgot where I was, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was Santa Rosa. Like, I was coming to, I missed like every turn I needed to take. I went the long way. My brain shut down. It was wild. I haven't had that. My brain shut down, and it was just like, I didn't know. It's like I didn't know where to go in Santa Rosa for like 5 minutes. It was very weird for that to happen. Like, what am I doing? I'm literally just driving around now. Like, have you guys ever had that? Like, I just,
the driving one hits, because there's definitely times where I'm like, it'll be either I'm in a routine, like I'm going somewhere else, and my brain farts, and I start going to work, and I'm like, why am I going to work? It's Saturday, but like I'll start to do that. Or there's times where I'm like, I'll miss every single light or like turn. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah,
bro. I hate the times when I keep heading to work. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I'm like, what?
See, I'm like, things are different now, because when I get off work, it's a lot, like, things cool down after the first like 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes it'll be a little crazy, but not to the point where I get off work and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. So moving on.
I thought I had something, but I can't think of it. It's a lie.
I have one. That's really Randy's, because all mine are just Randy's that I write down.
That's right.
Cheaper eggs versus more expensive eggs.
Oh yeah. So I eat a lot of eggs.
Shocker.
Yeah. So you go to Oliver's, right? Don't buy eggs at Oliver's. Or I didn't mind buying eggs at Oliver's when they were $2 for Petaluma eggs. Like, whatever, $2. I can buy literally 5 dozen the same thing.
Do you buy a specific kind of egg?
No.
Do you have a
Costco? I buy what's cheapest.
Dude, get eggs at Costco.
Eggs are actually cheaper at Food Max. Well, depends on. Well, I go through 5 dozen eggs in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and that's only me eating.
You're freaking Gaston then.
Well, hear me out. I break every. I get rid of all the yolks.
I'm glad somebody.
I get rid of all the yolks, but anyway, so like I asked Holly to grab some eggs because she was out, and then she forgot, and whatever. So I was kind of annoyed the next morning. I was like, yesterday, I got, you didn't get any fucking eggs. Like, I'm dying. I'm like, breakfast is the most important meal. So I'm like, come with me. He's like, why? He's like, I want you to suffer with me. It's like 8:30. Like, no. I'm like, all right. So I'm not going to win this. Yeah. So I was like, you're going to go. I'm like, it's not the fact I have to go to Oliver's. The fact, like, I have to walk all the way into Oliver's to do it. So I shortchange it, go to the Chevron down the street. I walk in, I buy
To
the
get
eggs. Yeah, like these places have eggs. Like, I mean, fuck.
At the gas station?
Yeah, they got eggs, bacon, whatever. Like, well, it's like it's not like it's not like a extra mile, but like a half-ass one, but better. Because I can buy firewood there. Like, anyway, so I walk in, they got Clover eggs. Clover is a big brand around here, so the eggs are like $5 for a dozen.
That's so ridiculous.
I was I was like, wow, fuck, I'm already pissed off. I'm even more pissed off that literally this is going to be gone in 3 days.
Yeah.
Faster than that, actually. Because if I make breakfast for Tanya, it goes by fast. And then so I came back. I was just like sitting there. I was like, I told Tanya, I'm going to say one more negative thing. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go because I just have to. I told her, like, it's not the fact that I have to go get the eggs or whatever. Like, it's that whatever. I can bitch. I'll go. The fact is, I have to spend $5 for 3 days worth of eggs, where I can spend 15 for 2 weeks worth of eggs. And like, eggs are eggs to me. Like, I don't see a benefit in a brown egg, a more expensive egg, or this or that. You know, I just don't, because I'm only eating the egg whites. That being said, I have seen eggs at Oliver's for like $10, $12, $8. Their cheapest eggs now are probably like $4.50. You go to like now places like Costco, Food Max, grocery outlet, Safeway. They might have varieties, but they just have like the massive amount, like 5 dozen eggs. You know, here we go, boom. That's all I need. What the fuck is the difference between a 25-cent egg and like now like a $2 egg? Like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Someone tell me. I want to know.
I have no
all
idea.
eggs look the same internally, or they come out the same.
They all do the same job.
Like brown versus white. Like, am I that much of a douche that I need to have? Well, my eggs were $9, and this is a better egg.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got like
bought whatever.
I got like I buy what's cheapest. What's cheapest. But yeah, I got mad.
Yeah, because it's funny you say that, because it's like I can definitely taste the difference between some, because I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's like, organic doesn't mean anything. Like, it's all the same. And I go, yeah, no, you're wrong though, because I'll eat something that's like high quality, like a high quality cheese versus a low quality cheese.
There is.
You can taste the difference, right?
Yeah,
you use low quality cheeses for different things, right? Like, you don't necessarily need to use really expensive cheese if you're gonna melt it in a microwave burrito, right?
Microwave burrito? What are you making?
I don't know what I'm saying. You don't. You're not gonna use like really expensive cheese for some shitty thing that you're throwing in the microwave.
Fuck no.
Right. So like so in my head I go, there is a difference between expensive high quality products versus low quality products. Except I cannot for the life of me think of what the difference would be from like a really expensive egg to like I just can't. I just don't. You're absolutely right. I don't get it. Like, well, what does it taste different? Is it just because it's free range and the chicken had a better life? Like, okay, all right. Like,
you know, the best eggs are the ones that are free from a farm. I will say that 100% because there was one time at Lowe's, I helped the guy, very cool guy, always buy all the broken stuff at Lowe's for discount because he could just rebuild it. And I helped him bring his car when they jumped it. Didn't have to. He said, Randy, here you go, man. Appreciate it. He gave me like a dozen eggs, like straight from his house in Batati. Here you go. I couldn't taste the difference or anything, but the fact like his chicken's literally just roaming around, just laid eggs, and here you go.
Yeah.
That really seals the deal as, why are eggs so expensive? Literally, this guy just has chickens on his property. They're just laying eggs.
You want to know?
Now I didn't get a chicken.
You want to know?
You bought a chicken?
No.
I want to know a fun fact about it.
If you feed your chickens spicy food, like jalapenos or whatever, you feed them spicy foods, when they lay an egg, it'll be spicy.
What?
Like, the eggs will be spicy. Chickens don't have like taste bud receptacles or paint, whatever it is, so they actually they can't taste the spice, so it doesn't affect them. But yeah, if you fed them
holy
spicy
shit, doesn't that like fuck their organs up?
Huh?
Wouldn't that mess with their organs? Like, depending on how spicy it gets?
No.
They don't even care. Whatever. Yeah. Chicken. We need some grain, some chili, ghost peppers, whatever.
What's wrong with egg yolk? Is it bad for you?
The cholesterol. Cholesterol. 2 egg yolks are fine. Anything above that, like a day. But I guarantee if you will just start doing egg whites, you'll lose like an extra like 5 pounds over 2 weeks, just like that, and you'll feel up. You'll probably feel better. I noticed the difference. I was just doing it just because sometimes like the egg yolk, like it just became like too much egg, like a lot of it, and it was just fine. But like the egg whites, they don't taste as good. But I put pepper on everything. That's fine. But I did notice I felt a little bit better, and yeah, just felt a little bit better. Well,
Interesting.
but the cholesterol is the biggest thing. There's a lot of cholesterol.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So no hollandaise sauce. Check.
Oh, God. That's dangerous, bro. You might drink that.
Butter and egg yolk.
Yeah, boy.
So we're kind of at that mark, half hour.
Yeah. Jump in.
See what the fuck happens.
One more thing. Can we talk about? No, let's just jump into it. I'm curious to see what you all do. We'll save the Oreo thing for the end because I'm really curious about this like Frankenstein Oreo monstrosity that you.
After last week or this couple days ago, I told lady we can't buy Oreos. Yeah, I can't, dude. I'm just eating frosting. That's all.
Yeah. You can literally buy just the frosting.
I can't do it.
You just eat it in moderation.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. You just I made a bigger one. Oh, I made a bigger one actually the other day.
All right, well now we're at it. So just explain everybody.
Anyway, I just did the child thing. Like I just did the child thing. I have double fudge Oreos and birthday cake Oreos. So you take it off, you lick it, you stack them together, you take one off, you stack it, and I'm like, you dip it in the milk, let it you're bit, and the first bite is so good. It's just flavored frosting.
Let's walk everyone. I think you glossed over this too quick. Walk us again through the construction of this caloric overload monstrosity.
So the double fudge ones are easy because
right off the bat you have double fudge.
Yeah. And then I didn't think we were going to get any more. Then the lady came home with some birthday cake Oreos.
Perfect. So I have now a double fudge Oreo in one hand and an Oreo birthday cake in the other.
Yeah.
What do I do next?
So I always say just go with the easy one to break off the easy one first because you break off the fudge, it just comes apart. Yeah. The other one, birthday cake Oreo, it's like a similar Oreo. So you got to it's kind of like you twist it, but then if you get like half and half, you put it back together, kind of twist it a little bit more. Yeah, because
you want all the cream on one
side. I want to get most of the cream on there. Now, I'll take that. I'll assess it really quick. I'll give it a little lick. I don't want to the fudge.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Slap that together.
It helps it stick together.
So here's the thing. Do you put frosting to frosting or do you put cookie to frosting?
What do you do?
I did frosting to frosting on the first one, and then I did cookie to frosting, then I did cookie to frosting, then I did frosting to frosting on the quadruple. But then on the sixer.
Yeah. Oh, 6 of them. Got it.
You gotta go. Yeah. I think I was just high and lazy. I think I did like frosting to frosting, cookie to frosting, frosting. But you have that one.
I want people to understand that Randy is literally talking about making like a 20 by 20 In-N-Out burger where they had to put it in like a box because it doesn't exist. It's just they don't make them anymore because they're like, this is too much.
I was worried when it went to sixer. I was worried about the sixer that it wasn't going to fit inside the cup because I dip everything in milk. I'm not going to eat that by itself. That's fucking weird.
It's blasphemy.
Why don't you just get like a trough to pour the milk in and then just
because I don't get some of that. I know this is going to sound really dumb. This is so stupid. It gets too mushy if it's just sitting in the milk. Whereas I have
it's got to do that quick.
I have a biteable piece of mush. Mm-hmm. No. There's a timer for the Oreos. Mm-hmm. So I hold the Oreos in there, a little bit of pinch, and then you like clockwork. You can feel after a few seconds, you can feel one side kind of like soften up, the other side. Once you get that, take it out. Anything longer, dude, you're playing.
You're gonna lose it. Yeah,
you might lose, and you might just be drinking the milk to get to the frosting.
Yeah. At the same point, there is that time where I like to have one half of it just sit in the milk, and absorb it to the end, right?
I
Because
wouldn't
then
mind
at the
leaving just a
very
cookie
end, you just
half.
get this thing that's just like frosting Oreo, just mush. But yeah,
See, I've
but
never
that's
done
planned.
that.
You have to
I've
plan that.
never-
You can't let it accidentally fall.
I've never mixed the two.
What? You've never eaten Oreo with milk ever?
Oh no, I thought you meant like
Or just like
Oh,
two types of Oreos.
Yeah,
thank
no, I've
goodness.
never
Thank
eaten
goodness.
types of Oreos.
I'm
together.
gonna go 3 types of Oreos now.
I
Fuck what I told Tanya.
I used to never eat Oreos with milk. I used to just like separate it and eat the frosting, and then, reluctantly.
No, I
eat
don't
the
know, Dalton.
Oreo.
Actually, I didn't start eating Oreos until like 8 years ago. So, all right, now that I shaved off fucking 3 minutes of Oreo talk, shall we?
Shall we?
Oreo talk.
What's your favorite Oreo?
What?
What's your favorite Oreo? Like, I actually really enjoy
Regular.
the golden birthday cake Oreo.
I was gonna say that I like the golden ones a lot.
The
Golden-
lemon ones aren't bad.
Lemon isn't bad either. We're talking; those are like the older ones. Like they have all weird flavors now.
We were talking about this at a thing yesterday that there's just some mad scientists in a laboratory, and some of the ones they come up with are like, no, dude.
Yeah,
stop.
like
Just-
Colin, he was like, I was talking about the Oreos, and he was like, "Bro, dude, I've got like some pumpkin spice Oreos at my house right now." I was like, pumpkin." He's like, and then he told, it's like he follows it or something. He's like, "Bro, they're having another one. I'm gonna buy those next week." I was like, "Dude, what?" I think he just sits there and plays games and just munches on Oreos when he gets home, which is.
delightful, but
Can I say the disrespect that Tanya thinks she knows when I'm ready to eat cookies and milk? Like, she put a glass of milk for me some cookies. I'm like, I'm not ready. This is crazy. I got at least go another 2 hours.
At least.
I like to eat cookies and milk right before I go to bed, not like hours before. That doesn't make sense to me.
isn't that so bad for you though?
Yeah. But Oreos are bad for me.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Like-
In context,
You know, all right. I wouldn't be thinking about the Oreos so much because they closed down the cardio side of my gym for like 2 weeks. So I haven't been able to like, do cardio. So I'm just sitting here like eating Oreos, trying to sweat it out. This is not working.
you know what's also not working.
Don't say it.
Your guys'
campaign.
defense of this this campaign as a
This
whole.
whole fucking campaign.
Elliot needs to understand this campaign's
From
off
the
to a rocky
beginning.
start.
From the beginning, it
Should
has
have went to the
been
fucking lighthouse.
a
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
show.
Yeah, it's okay.
Should have just made our own quest.
Yeah,
Like
but
Burger King.
Bert wrote everything out.
Did not go at all as I expected, but that's okay. Let's begin where we left off, gentlemen. You're inside the farmstead. There are goblins on the roof. There is still a dire wolf somewhere out there, but at least the bandits have been taken care of,
Yeah.
kind of, retreated and or eaten. So you are in the house. What would you like to do?
I want to ask Hellion, do you have any meat in here?
You're just asking him for things. Yes, of course. Yes. Meat? Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. I want Hellion, do you have like a spear in here? Do you have like a pitchfork, anything? Do you have like something that like a dowel, a spear, anything that's long and sharp in here? I don't
There
or just
is a-
long. Like, yeah.
Yeah, there is a pitchfork, but it's outside.
Where outside?
Well, there's a lot of. It looks like there's a lot of hay over here. So there's got to be like a sweet, sweet shed right here.
Okay. That's hard. But all right, I'm gonna ask Hellion, can I have the meat, please?
I'm not gonna have you roll. You just because you gave him an inspiring speech last
Okay.
time after breaking him down.
Okay.
And he walks stealthily, looking up
Good.
at the ceiling, trying to figure out where these goblins are coming from. As he goes back to the kitchen.
So I'm gonna tell Dalton, like, Dalton, what I want to do is, like, you can keep hearing these goblins up top. They keep saying like shiny things and fresh meat. So I'm thinking we could try to lure one of them off the roof with some meat on the front porch. We attack it. And we get one down.
Pointy end.
Yeah, dude, pretty much. Like, just leave it out there. We just try to entice them to come.
think that's a solid plan.
And then, and like she's right there at the door. So
Get him.
after that, I want to just walk back over to Hellion and just inform him of the plan.
Okay. Just gonna put some meat out on the porch.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna have him roll. He's shaking his head as if he yes, in agreement, but also you can see there's just like this very pained look of confusion. It's like, yeah, I'll do what you say, but like this doesn't seem right. Like, isn't the wolf still out there? Would it not draw the wolf to us?
The wolf's munching on some guy that was trying to rob him.
Okay, all right, let's do it. Let's put this slab of pork out on the.
I guess it would be pork. He's got piggies.
He's got little pigs.
Piggies.
Putting it out on.
Let's put it on the porch, and then let's just try to entice them. But we should try to get into position first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say I want to just put back up against like one of the side of the door, just back up and just like be ready to pounce.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would advise Engelbert to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the other side. Axe in hand and ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I want to get my axe ready.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna ask Hellion, can you place the meat on the porch and then just make like a weird noise and come back in? Caw-caw! Like, or just pretend like you're doing something outside to garner attention.
Okay. This is the plan? Alright.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You guys stack up, axes in hand. He's got this just slab of meat on him. I'm gonna have the goblins roll real quick. Hellion roll. Again, he's like trying to sneak because you can still hear the goblins like on the roof. Shinies and meat! Shinies and meat! Just kind of crawling around. Like you can just hear him like kind of like chopping to try and get in, but like they're just moving around as he goes to open up the door. Looks up. Just with like a wet thud, the meat just hits the wood of the porch, and he just goes and then runs back inside.
I'm gonna without saying anything, I'm gonna look at it.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Okay, you hear like pressing of the wood on the roof as it creaks, and moans as little feet move. So it jumps down one of them on top of the meat, and it's just like hacking at it, stabbing it.
Jesus.
I want to lunge out and hit him with my axe on the head.
Okay. Will you roll for me?
Yes. Come on,
Do a
no
strength
whammy,
check,
no
please.
whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Ooh, a 12.
Okay. And what's your strength?
10.
Okay. Let me look here. You're a. White wolf. You're a treasure hunter. So you. Yes. So wait, what was your total?
12.
Okay.
And I don't think I have any modifiers for this particular situation.
Okay.
You're not like, I mean, you rolled a 12, your strength's 10, so you're not 11, so it's just 10.
So it's a 12. Whatever he rolls is whatever
Yeah.
he rolls. Okay, 12 hits. I'm gonna say 12 hits. Come on down. So you're gonna do your damage for your axe, and then you're gonna do an additional d6 because you have a sneak attack.
Ooh, still the best.
Do you have the damage for your axe?
Huh?
Oops, I closed the wrong button. No. Do you have the damage for your axe?
No.
I don't even have the damage for my axe.
Okay. All right, let's pull this up. Dude, I keep closing the wrong thing. It's okay.
I hate that. I hate that.
Is it a hand axe or a great axe?
It's a small hand axe.
Ooh, it's maybe like one of those axes, like some the Yakuza have. Just like dual wield axing, just like fucking people up.
Smash.
John Wick 4 looks so cool. Oh, damn it! I wanted to ask movie marathon.
Dude, look it up while I'm. Or go ahead and ask it while I'm looking up.
Yo, movie marathons. Last one I watched, full on like movie marathon. I actually watched a ton. We watched all 3 John Wick movies on the same day. So cool. Did you watch Lord of the Rings?
I'm on the second
Nice.
series.
That Battle of Helm's Deep is still one of the best.
So I watched the shit out of Fellowship of the Ring, a good amount of Two Towers, but I haven't watched. I think I've watched the third Lord of the Rings once, maybe twice.
What?
I know.
Wait, what?
You're gonna watch it with extended version, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. 1, I'm shocked. 2,
I know.
forgivable. Yeah, dude, like when the whole scene between Gandalf and Merry, or Gandalf and Pippin, and the Witch King's about to fuck them up,
Yeah.
and then the Horn of the Horn of Rohan sounds up, bro. That's like the best. That's like my favorite scene in the whole entire movie. It's just like, we're gonna fucking die, and then this ray of hope just shows up like at the last minute.
Right.
And then they go on to get fucked up by all the Sauron Easter eggs until Aragorn has to save them with those army.
Okay. Engelbert, your hand axe does 1d6 slashing damage. So you do that, plus, since you are stealth boy, you're also going to do another d6. So roll 2d6 for me, please.
2d6. Alright, we'll go with these two. A 4 and a 5.
All right. They're just goblins. Will you explain to me what happens?
So the goblin outside is hacking at this piece of meat, like he would, other things. And I'm just gonna grip my axe, and I'm gonna look at Radal, and I'm gonna nod, and I'm just gonna go out real quick and just like shrink right on the dude's skull.
And as your axe just comes down, just like in between it again, you're a hobbit, so the goblin is probably about like your size, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as you just like swing down, you just, because it's kind of got its head down as it's hacking away, the axe just comes straight down the middle, just splitting into its skull.
Nice.
As the goblin just, it's just like drops its little crude weapon that he was using for a knife, as it's just kind of like. All right. Can I have you all roll for me?
After he does that, I think he's got a splitting headache.
Boo. Do your initiative real quick.
Dad jokes.
Both of us.
Mm-hmm.
I have a.
I got a 7. I got a 7.
Okay. With that, you hear the second goblin up top jumps down and comes to try and stab Engelbert, who is down on the ground, having just slain its kin. What is your defense?
Mine?
Mhm.
Where do I see that? I got leather jerkin. 13.
Okay. Also gets a sneak attack.
What is leather jerkin?
That's wrong because he's a goblin. Oh, I'm even looking at the wrong one.
I feel like there was something else a marathon movie I did the other day too. I can't remember. Ooh, remind me, Avenue 5 after this.
Okay.
+3 to hit. Wait, you said your defense was how much?
It says 13.
Okay,
Go down 13.
That's as it comes down, you just feel as this goblin weight kind of like comes on you. However, the little crude, again, it's like, I'd say it's a knife, but really it's just like a crude piece of metal that's been like sharpened. It's like scratched.
A shiv.
Yeah, it's just a shiv. As it just like glances off your armor. It's not able to like penetrate your leather hide, as it's now like on the ground with you.
With like wrestling, or he's
No,
just
it's like he like glanced off. So if you were like
okay.
sitting here and he like jumped down, he should have come straight down on you and murdered you, but he like missed and is now like, you're both kind of like there on the front porch. Now this is a regular combat because you did a sneak attack on the first guy. So Dalton, or Engelbert, what do you do?
My axe is still good, right?
Yeah, you can pull it. You can use your movement to pull it out.
Yeah, I want to pull it out. I don't know if it's too much, but I want to pull it out and try to swing at him.
Sure.
I'd like to swing at his head, but you know.
Okay. Well,
see if
will you
that's
roll for me?
Doable. Double kill. Nope, 4.
Damn. That
You
was
swing. And
that
as
would
you
be good.
swing, it just like jumps back. Meat and shinies, meat and shinies. Radol, what do you do?
After witnessing all this, I would like to appear and then take a massive hack at the goblin.
Okay. Will you roll for me?
Yeah.
Strength check.
I got 6. It's so ridiculous. Dude.
Survive and kill all.
This is ridiculous, bro. Like I can't
Have
even.
been so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really. Yeah.
You just swing as he ducks, and it's just like this little goblin that's like crawling and like super like, you know how like in Moria where like there's the ones that like climb on the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
He's gonna go. He's gonna attack. I think he's gonna attack Dalton Engelbert because you killed his friend. No, he swung it. Yeah, he's gonna do it again.
Well, are we both just like in the same vicinity of the goblin at this point?
Yeah, you're like
Okay.
kind of just all out on the porch.
And Hellian's behind us.
Correct.
In the house.
Yeah. Engelbert, you said your defense was 13, 12?
Fuck.
13.
Okay. He is going to hit you.
No.
And he is going to do... 3 points of damage. And...
Thank God, it's Shiv. Arrow.
You're thinking. Okay, cool. Great. So he just reaches out and just extends a hand, slashing at like your stomach chest area, and you will take 3 points of damage.
Boo.
Boo. But it is your turn.
It's my turn. I want to. Sorry, I want to try to slash back at him again.
This is ridiculous.
Just one goblin. You roll your
Stuff that
strength.
should take like 1 or 2 turns is taking like 5. Like it's just ridiculous.
18.
Yes.
18 hits.
Fuck.
Will you roll a d6 for me, please?
Jesus Christ, thank you. I don't trust them. They can't roll shit.
2.
Okay. your axe, like kind of like he does like his shiv like attack at you, you swing back at him. They're kind of just glancing blows, right? He did a little bit to you, you cut a little bit of him. Black blood kind of covers his makeshift, not even armor, it's like leather hides. Still alive but damaged. Radon, what do you do?
I'm gonna take another hack at the goblin. Fuck, dude! Like, damn, I thought you killed him. All right, let's try this. I really should just stick with one dice. Oh, 12.
12, and what's your strength check?
15.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's 12 plus 3 then. So 15? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that hits. Will you roll? And now he had a hand axe. Do you have?
I should have a regular axe.
So let's say that's a great. So that's a D12, please.
Oh, that's not a D12. What's a D12 look like?
D12 is like a weird. Like it's.
Oh, I have one.
It's like a weird kind of
Little
cube thing.
6. God, I hate 6 right now.
Well, would describe to me what happens.
So after I see that, I'm gonna come and do like a whole sweeping slash upward. So he's damaged, right? So I'm gonna come in like, like slow motion, and I want to slice off like his arm and shoulder at the same like.
You just cleave right through his small little goblin body as like whatever hand was holding the shiv just like falls on the ground. It's like grasping as like just from the force it like flies back out into like the grass here. And with that, you've murdered 2 goblins. Well done.
Bam.
The basic lowest of all enemies.
Shut up.
Run away really fast.
You
We're
killed
only
one,
level 1s.
so you get 50 XP.
That's
Randy,
so cool.
you killed the other one. You get 50 XP. However, as you kill the goblin, as it lets out its like final death cry, you just hear a very sad like cry of and you realize there's still a dire wolf out there.
Yeah, there is.
And with that, we'll end today.
Are direwolves real?
I think they were at one point. We had giant wolves,
Because there was one video of like this lone wolf walking, like I just saw recently, and it was so fucking massive in the video. It was just by itself, and then one video like, yeah, that's a direwolf, like from Game of Thrones. It was so big. I'm like, dude, it just looks like it'll fuck shit up.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think there's skeletons of like old wolves from like the Ice Age that are that big.
It's like a saber tooth.
Yeah.
What were we gonna ask Dalton?
Huh?
You say something exploring the whatever.
I don't remember.
It was literally like 5 minutes ago.
We're talking about Warriors.
Avenue 5. Have you guys ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
It's on HBO. It's got Hugh Laurie, Josh Gad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dalton. I thought we were talking of War of the Worlds.
Huh?
Hmm?
You want to
Oh yeah, World of Worlds.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like we haven't
about that
mentioned this
show
at all.
Well, I guess that we'll have to save that for next time then. That seems like that's going to be a lengthy conversation.
It won't be too bad.
If you have time. I know you.
No, I
you're
haven't
kinda
watched
close.
season 3, and
you haven't
I haven't watched
watched
all of
season
season
3?
3, and my interest has slowed down
It
because of how season 2 ended.
it does drop off a little.
Like season 1 was so fucking good. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I like the way season 2 ended.
I guess
season 3 does a good job at continuing.
It's all right. How about this?
But
I like season 3 already better than 2. Like from just the second episode, I like the story of like how things are happening, their take on it.
Yeah,
but I don't know exactly when they are. If that makes sense. Like,
yeah, no, they don't really explain.
Are they 4 years in the future? Or are they?
They don't they don't really explain that, which is kind of the annoying, disappointing thing. It just kind of happens,
Yeah,
you know,
but-
and it doesn't show because I mean I guess they could travel in the future or the past anyways.
Yeah.
So
So that's one thing where I'm like, I'm trying to, but if I had to guess, this is probably about 8 months before everything happened.
I think they miss some points that could have been explained better as to why things are happening the way they are. But
we're off next week.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Bert,
that.
if I know you don't have much time and you're, you know, but War of the Worlds is pretty good.
To watch. Yeah, I gotta do my due diligence and actually get caught up on Andor.
Yeah,
so we can talk about that.
need to talk
everyone's
Andor.
talking about it, which is great. It
Ah,
makes me excited.
Man, that last episode long.
Oh, I gotta go. Draw the mess.
Dalton.
They're doing so good.
All right, draw the mess.